Welcome to Cozy Noah Vibes. I'm Noah, your host, here to guide you into a peaceful slumber. Tonight's story, Daydreaming on the Bus Ride Home, will take you on a soothing journey through the reflections and memories of a young woman named Emily. As she travels home on an overnight bus, Emily's thoughts drift to peaceful moments from her past, filling her with warmth and contentment. Let this story accompany you as you drift off into a restful sleep. Before we begin, make sure you're comfortably settled in bed. Adjust your pillow, maybe take a deep breath, and let go of any tension from the day. As you listen to my voice, allow your mind to ease into the gentle flow of this story. Focus on what feels good in this moment, the softness of your sheets, the coolness of the air, or the soothing cadence of my voice. Let your worries slip away and embrace the calmness that comes with this transition from wakefulness to sleep. Now, let's join Emily as she embarks on her journey. Daydreaming on the bus ride home, Emily stands at the bus stop on the outskirts of town, her mind in a peaceful, dreamy state. The evening air is crisp, carrying with it the fresh scent of pine and the faint aroma of distant rain. Above, the sky is a deep shade of blue, with clouds tinged in the soft pink of a setting sun. The town is quiet, almost as if it's holding its breath, waiting for the night to fully settle in. As she gazes around, Emily notices a gentle rustling in the trees, where the last few birds are settling down for the night. Their soft chirps create a serene melody, blending perfectly with the distant chime of church bells. The tranquility of the moment brings a smile to Emily's face. She feels at peace, content to simply be in this quiet place, alone with her thoughts. Emily has always loved this time of day when the world seems to slow down and everything is bathed in the warm, golden light of the fading sun. There's something magical about it, something that makes her feel deeply connected to the world around her. She takes a deep breath, savoring the moment, and lets her mind wander. The bus arrives with a soft hum, and Emily boards, finding her favorite seat by the window. As the bus pulls away, she watches the town slip by, each familiar landmark bringing with it a flood of memories. The houses, the streets, the small park where she used to play, all these places hold a special place in her heart. As the bus moves out of town and into the open countryside, Emily's thoughts drift back to her childhood. She remembers the long summer days spent playing in the fields, the feeling of the warm sun on her skin, and the sound of the wind rustling through the tall grass. Those were carefree days, filled with laughter and simple joys. Emily smiles to herself as she recalls the many adventures she and her friends had, exploring the woods and making up stories about the creatures that lived there. The rhythmic motion of the bus'n, the gentle hum of the engine are soothing, lulling Emily into a state of relaxation. She closes her eyes, letting her mind drift even further back in time. She thinks of her grandmother, who used to tell her stories before bed. A memory of her grandmother's soft voice and the comforting scent of lavender that always seemed to surround her fills Emily with a deep sense of comfort. Her grandmother's stories were always filled with magic and wonder, tales of far-off lands and brave heroes. But what Emily loved most about them was the way they made her feel safe, loved, and ready to drift off into a peaceful sleep. As the bus travels on through the night, Emily feels that same sense of comfort washing over her, like a warm blanket on a cold night. Outside the window, the landscape has changed. A bus is now traveling through rolling hills, the silhouette of distant mountains just visible against the night sky. The stars are out, twinkling brightly in the darkness, and the moon hangs low, casting a silver glow over the fields below. Emily watches as the world passes by, her thoughts becoming slower, more dreamlike. She imagines herself walking through those fields, the soft grass underfoot, the cool breeze on her face. In her mind, she sees the wildflowers that grow there, their bright colors vivid even in the dim light. She reaches down to pick a flower, and as she does, she feels a sense of joy, a connection to the earth and all its beauty. Emily's thoughts turn to her family, to the people who mean the most to her. She thinks of her parents, of all the sacrifices they made to give her a good life. She remembers the warmth of her mother's embrace, the sound of her father's laughter. These memories are like treasures to Emily, precious and irreplaceable. They fill her with a sense of gratitude, a deep appreciation for all the love and care she has received throughout her life. As the bus continues its journey, Emily feels herself growing drowsy. Her eyelids grow heavy, and her breathing becomes slow and steady. She's no longer fully awake, but not yet asleep. She's in that peaceful, in-between state, where the mind is free to wander, to dream. The bus has left the open countryside behind and is now traveling through a small village. The houses are dark, their occupants already fast asleep. The streets are empty, save for a stray cat that darts across the road, disappearing into the shadows. Emily watches the village pass by, feeling a sense of calm wash over her. There's something comforting about the quiet of the night, about the way the world seems to pause, to take a breath. She thinks about the journey ahead, about the home that awaits her at the end of it. There's a comfort in knowing that, no matter how far she travels, there's always a place to return to, a place where she belongs. And with that thought, Emily lets go of the last of her waking thoughts, allowing herself to fully surrender to sleep. Hours later, Emily awakens to the first light of dawn. The bus is nearing its destination, the familiar sights of her hometown coming into view. The sun is rising, casting a warm, golden light over the landscape. The sky is a soft pink, with streaks of orange and purple, and the air is cool and fresh. Emily feels a sense of peace, a deep contentment that comes from knowing she's almost home. She watches as the bus wends its way through the streets, each turn bringing her closer to the place she loves most. She feels a sense of gratitude for the journey, for the memories she's revisited, for the peace she's found. As the bus comes to a stop, Emily gathers her things, ready to step off and return to her life. She knows that, no matter where she goes, the memories of this journey will stay with her, a source of comfort and joy. And as she steps off the bus and into the morning light, she feels a deep sense of contentment, a quiet happiness that will carry her through the day. And now, as you lay here, comfortable in your bed, let Emily's journey guide you into a peaceful sleep. Let your mind drift, your thoughts becoming softer, slower. Feel the weight of your body sink into the mattress, the warmth of your blankets wrapping around you like a hug. Allow yourself to let go of any lingering tension, any worries or concerns. Breathe in deeply, feeling the cool air fill your lungs, and then exhale, letting go of everything that doesn't serve you. With each breath, feel yourself sinking deeper into relaxation, deeper into sleep. Remember that, just like Emily, you are safe, you are loved, and you are exactly where you need to be. Let these thoughts bring you comfort as you drift off into a deep, restful sleep. Good night, and sweet dreams.